It's going to come right up for you, baby. There's no intro today.
Yeah, it's coming up. We're up. We're live.
We're live. How's the audio for me, man?
Not bad for Mr. Morning Glory.
Right on. HFR from the floor, Miss Trade, streaming live. Matt's at the con. Me, not so much. Matt, happy Monday to you.
Happy Monday, Bobby. Hope you had a safe travel to the Netherlands.
Yeah. I left the desert and came over to Ashland, and I got to tell you, there's a lot more life over here. Flowers blooming. I mean, what a difference. It's absolutely gorgeous. What a change of perspective. Yeah, we're gonna do some price discovery and talk to a couple of things. The first thing that I noticed was Penn Gaming this morning, Matt. And if you want to bring up the chart, because
Penn Gaming's been slaughtered today, along with a number of stocks, and it's trading down 93.86 as we speak, down 6%. New lows for the month, new lows for April. We've taken out the March lows, and Davey Boy is nowhere to be found. And so apparently it's good to be the king.
How's the lawn service across the street? I gotta go give I gotta go give the guy $20 to stop with the leaf blower.
Thankfully, we can't hear it. But here's a quick view of the Davey Boy Express. The Pony Express is now down $50. $50 from 142 is it's a solid pain point, and we're not going back there anytime soon. We've got pretty much sports over until August. We've got lame NBA, which 45% of the fans aren't even watching. The sales on NBA is down 45%. That's TV viewership. So nobody's going to the game. So I don't know what else to tell you, but if nobody's watching, nobody's gambling. So
that's for sure. And for me, the way the weekly looks, I looked at it today, man. And I thought to myself, if this was a commodity, which I'm much more familiar with, right?
Yeah.
Not only are the longs needing to run for the hills, right? But the shorts are going to pile in here.
Well, they've been piling in, I think, the last few weeks. It's been an opportunistic time, as we've been mentioning a number of times, as we traded 110, 105, 110, 105. Today we finally broke, and we're taking out really the lows of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, the lows of 15 weeks, Bob. So this is not only a month low, but we're taking out quarterly lows. So this is significant. Technically, it's a schmeeze, and any rallies that you get back on this is a weekly chart that we're looking at. Still pointing to me $70 first, obviously, and then 32 below that. So this is not looking good. The NASDAQ is down considerably. Let's take a look at DraftKings while we're talking gaming and gambling, because that seems to be the only thing that people are interested in anymore anyways. DraftKings, again, high of 75 area is down to 56. So nobody's being saved here, whether it's the more popular vernacular DraftKings more people are familiar with than they are Penn Gaming from a name recognition, I would say. But DraftKings is also just starting to get into the meat of the profile. This thing could trade another 30% lower, down to $50, and then below that $42. So significantly lower.
Yeah, and the other nuance drink, early Monday morning drink, is that on that weekly, not only are we firmly in lower momentum, but that lower collar, that lower band is falling away now. And that's a completely different chart setup. You have to pay attention when the market is giving you these signals. Like I saw so many times in my commodity career where somebody loved the story of something, but this exact chart setup was happening in the commodity. And I'm like, not with Mother Teresa's money. Would I own this right now?
So on the flip side, instead of getting hit by a 2x4 upside the head, you might want to buy 2x4s because they continue to hit people, especially shorts who are fighting this move here from 844. I mean, this is unbelievable. It really is. It's, we're up 60-70% now on board foot. These are random length lumber futures here. And March 15th, we were trading 840. Today we're at 1332, new high. It's boggling. What did you see? I think you told me over the weekend, $12 for a 2x4 now.
Yeah, I remember at Home Depot, the shitty ones were $1.89, and then even when we had construction done, they were around $2.35, like good grade A lumber. Now those things are 10, 11, 12 bucks for a 8-foot 2x4. Like at some point you can't build a house with this.
Well, you can, but it's going to be, you're going to be taking home the 2x4s to build your house one board at a time, kind of like they used to do in this mill town. Hey, we had talked about the LE versus minus HE last week, and we had talked about how that little spike had come into play. Well, we have reversed again. This is down $4. So again, this is getting closer to zero. Any thoughts on the bacon, beef trade?
Well, again, there's a lot of dynamic here going on, and with the amount of pork that China continues to import, that just the supply and demand of each one of these components is something that we haven't seen for maybe ever. And if there's ever a year where hogs go over cattle, I think this is the year. Again, this is not a trade recommendation. You will guaranteed probably lose all your money if you marry a hog cattle spread.
Let's flip real quick over to Coinbase. Really hasn't done much since coming public 3 days ago. The T+3 trading, we opened up basically at traded up to 430, but basically, since then have been trading right about $100 lower, $330. Their CEO sold 300 million day one. So congratulations to him for cashing out. He needed to get paid apparently. And there's nothing wrong with taking a quarter or a third of $1 billion off the table as this junk comes public. So this weekend we had quite a change of character again. We've been talking about it, but now that Coinbase is done, what's the back? What is the wind at our back when it comes to cryptos, Bobby? Because we're now off 21% from that 65,000, traded down to 51,000 Saturday morning, and are not particularly looking great here.
Yeah, the news out this weekend was that that India probably for sure, guaranteed probably, was going to ban crypto. And then the whole euphoria of the Coinbase launch is over with. Dude, how about this guy? He ranked for $1 billion. He hasn't taken it all off the table. But I saw somebody share a picture of him giving out water bottles in like 2013 at a crypto trade show, so to speak. And nobody at his booth. So congratulations on a giant.
Well, and I did see somewhere into the IPO that he gave all the 1,200 employees 1,000 shares. So congratulations to each of the 1,200 employees being able to cash out 330,000 today if they are so inclined. I sure would take that off the table myself on a direct listing like that. I would be like, thank you very little, and let's put that into the bank. In the meantime, Dogecoin got clobbered, but is back. So Doge went from 44. Everybody was going, Doge fever on Friday afternoon. And then it reversed hard down to 22 cents. So it got cut in half again. And now we've tested that high again here, Bob, on the total ultimate junk coin, the pet rock du jour. Doge, and everybody and their mother and their brother and their aunt and their TikTok investor group are all long Doge. Apparently it's the best thing coming still since dried milk.
Well, I think for sure this is the latest Beanie Baby item, and it's gonna end just where the Beanie Babies. We got a nice retirement sack of Beanie Babies at the house. You know, they're dog toys now. So the retirement is instead of buying a dog toy, we go grab a Beanie Baby and we save ourselves about $7.89.
And do you use the pet rocks that you bought in the 70s and 80s to decorate the outside of the house also?
I never did the pet rocks. All right, listen, Matt, we're going to keep this one short. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, we will stream and get more detailed. I appreciate you dropping in. Oh, look it. Here's a Hummer. Hummingbirds everywhere. There's so many flowers here in Ashland compared to Bend. It's quite refreshing to leave the desert.
The Spoos are down 25 points, Bob, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your long weekend and the fruits of your labor.
All right, listen. I did notice how much different that Russell, and we've been talking about it, looks versus the NASDAQ and the Spoos. I mean, the Spoos got to go to 4060 to test their weekly momentum level.
Yeah, so 4060 is the key number for sure. But before we go to 4160, we have to close below 4150. So we'll see if we can do that today, Monday, or any day this week.
Where are they trading right now?
We're right at 53. So we're halfway through
53.
Yeah, we're halfway through the day, and really nothing new has shown itself. But yes, if we close below 4150, for me, you're pointing to 4060. Below 4060, you're pointing to 3960. So a lot of levels that have been out here for today is day 18 in a row that we've been up. Let's call it, if we don't end up here for the first red day. But again, we have the FANG stocks all coming out over the next week. So watch out for the FANG.
All right, man. I don't know if you can see it, but this is what the market is going to do here, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, let me go full screen. Let me show you. Can you see?
Garbage truck?
Yes. Yeah, there's a lot of dumping coming. That's all I'm saying. All right, pal. Have a great day.
Careful out there. Don't get picked up by the truck.